If I find out we're in space, it really seems like we're on a spaceship. Looks like we're looking outside. Hi, healer.
Hey,
Why do you have a suitcase?
How are you holding up?
Huh. Come to pick on me?
No?
I wanted off that train. But walking all the way? This is more exercise than I've done in years. Honestly, I'm more worried about BB. She's not taking this well.
I could talk to her.
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna. Where are we? Are you gonna just say space now?
What is this place?
Fixer told me about it once. Said she found it while she was on the run, hiding on the tracks. Don't know much else.
Others coming here?
The Jows, Chris, and the others. Are they meeting us here?
They better be. I'm not walking another step on those tracks.
I'm here, if you need me.
Well, after everything Watcher told you, do you think she was at peace?
Not in the slightest. No. I will be honest. Nope.
Maybe now is not the best time. Maybe I don't want to know right now.
You probably don't. It would make you feel better if you did, though.
Go on ahead. I need to catch my breath.
Sorry, honey. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is it not space? Looks like a window. I guess it's not a window. Is it supposed to be train sounds? The dinging? Hi, BB.
BB. I'm here, if you need me.
No. BB's fighting their own, demons in their head. So where do we walk from? Down there, and now we have to go up?
Oh. Bodies. Hello.
Why bodies? Why the bodies? You guys are newly dead. I can't tell you if it's man or woman, so I'm gonna presume all clones until further notice, despite the fact I want to say that it's not. Fixer? What you doing up there? Where's this?
Good. You're here.
Yeah, what is it?
We've got a couple things to do before everyone gets here.
What is all this?
This? This is a tomb.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I guess you didn't bury all of them.
Bury them where? In what? Dirt?
Yeah. Mom was never great with the details.
I guess not.
The bodies are just there? They're not decomposing or anything?
Secretary, I've brought up the CCTV database.
I see it.
You can?
It's all electricity.
Manifest the database. I want you and Blue to comb the records.
Can I physically comb them? Can I physically comb them? Like, walk through them?
Understood.
If everything Watcher said is true... Anyways, just do it, okay?
Okay.
What am I looking for?
I'm sure one of these dead assholes had full access. Find out which one and tell Healer.
Okay.
I'll get things ready here.
I guess it's the one up there in that room.
Blue, the records will appear as time indexes for your viewing pleasure.
Why, thank you for giving me that pleasure.
This is a difficult operation. I will need to borrow your memory to cache the representations.
Okay.
Please witness them, so I can further translate the other data.
You can speak to me normally like this way.
Congratulations. You've got new colors.
I'm Watcher now. I'm officially a Watcher. Hi, Healer. Glad you moved your stuff upstairs.
Talking to ghosts?
About to.
Something like that.
Well, don't slow down for me. You've got a function to perform. Tell me which body, and I'll show you some magic.
You're more dangerous than you let on, aren't you?
Oh, flattery at this hour? I like it.
What's in the box?
Pain.
You'll see.
Okay, I like this healer. What are you doing, BB?
What are you doing?
Keeping a light on. This way, Watcher can see where we are and find us. I don't want her to be lost.
Oh, very considerate of you. Amelia the 50?
I'm not good with enclosed spaces.
You're telling me this now?
Come on. We all had to cheat, lie, and steal our way onto this ship. What? You didn't lie?
Ship?
Jasper, I can smell the booze off you.
Shh. It just helps me focus.
Oh, you sound really focused, Jasper.
You won't tell anyone.
Not a soul.
So long as you share.
I can only talk to the pretty colored ones. So we are on a ship. Is there our people that's Watcher, technically? I don't think so. But they're colored like them for some reason. By duties. How's about the Fixer one?
They're not saying it, but Central has calculated our chances. It's a damn lottery. Why do you think they're 50? They're hedging their bets.
50 ships?
It can't be that bad.
Well, you heard. They sent some craft into orbit. Bad news up there, too. Only way is down.
You're sending ships underground?
All systems are green.
Excellent.
So Johnson's Iris in this case?
We will see the sky again.
Yes, sir. I have no doubt.
You have a military background?
I do, sir.
Where were you stationed?
Edmonton, Canada.
A great tragedy. I'm sorry. I had friends from Edmonton.
A necessary sacrifice, they tell me.
What happened there?
Yes. More to come in a minute. Let's not delay.
Yes, sir.
Healer!
You seem very fond
Mimi.
of her. Well, she's a fine subject.
Why's yours red?
You know, that radiant skin and hair that comes with youth. But will she cooperate? It'll take a bit of persuasion. Your forte. Exactly. You remember.
Girl, I'm always trying to forget.
So I get that we're comparing traits that each of them have with each other. With the colors. But like, other than that, why is the color important? Personality traits?
Hey, you check out those theme parks they built for us?
The city simulacra?
All Pacific themed. An Asian one, a Cascadia one. There's even a fake suburb.
Why would they do that?
They're afraid we'll go crazy.
And this is their solution?
Don't knock it till you try it. I had fun.
Maybe you've already gone crazy.
Maybe I showed up on this ship crazy.
Convenient.
Take a visit sometime. It'll remind you of home.
I don't need to be reminded.
Okay. I'm gonna go forward in time now. Why are we all heading this way? We're all heading to the front, huh? What are we watching? Can't talk with Healer. Or BB, or me. Or Fixer.
Pacific 50 to Central 1. Reporting in. Ready on your mark.
Is there a reason why they're considered 50 and there's 5 of them?
Pacific 50, please respond.
That's not what it said.
Central 1 to Pacific 50. Message received. Incoming video transmission.
Standing by.
Johnson, putting on a little weight, are you?
Any updates?
How can you tell?
You're not gonna like it.
Tell me anyway.
Those sick fuckers love suffering so much? Well, we're gonna put on the best show they've ever seen.
You just gonna nuke them?
5 simultaneous consistent shellings of our remaining most populated areas.
Just gonna bomb everything that lives. Okay. Feels like that's what this whole game does. It's like, oh, there's a problem, we should probably kill it. Or get violent with it, or abuse it in some way, instead of actually fixing it.
We've already notified the cities. Good lead up, I'd say. People are running, sheltering, hiding, you name it. We'll prolong it as long as we can, make good cover for our descent.
Will it work?
I swear. Peas to honey. These monsters. They're already making their way there.
And the cities? Their names?
If you really need to know. What's left of Seattle, LA, New York, Toronto, Houston, the big ones, Johnson. The rest of the world is doing the same.
Why are we focused on the US? I guess it's the US ship?
We'll have a memorial.
I wouldn't if I were you. Think happy thoughts. Don't tip your location.
What?
Some old shit once called us the scourge of the earth. They may have been right. Let's show them what a fucking scourge can do.
The simulations were promising.
Fake numbers always look good, don't they?
You know, Central, you're just like, you're not even hiding the "we're corrupt, watch us" thing. They're just really leaning into it.
Fingers crossed it won't be you.
Fingers crossed.
Say hi to Mimi for me, will you? Central 1. Out.
Spin up for descent?
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure how to take this spin that the game's doing. This game's take on, like, all cops or all authority is sleazy. It's a very, basic way of thinking, and it's really confusing to me that something like this, that had so much thought put into it, is doing that route. That said, I mean, Hong Kong's ways with their authority and the cops, especially in the time that they're focused on right now, during the riots, it makes sense. Like, I understand why they're doing it. It's just, it's hit or miss for me. Sometimes they do it okay, and other times it's very, really high school edgelord kind of attempt. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I got lost yapping.
We've been cleared for descent.
Descent into what? Below, right? They said underground?
Now hear this, now hear this. This is a ship-wide transmission. Prepare for descent.
It sounds so uncertain.
All stations secured and reporting in.
Descent.
Descending. 10 meters.
Also known as 10.
50 meters.
Are you guys literally called yourself the 50 at that point?
100 meters.
Why isn't it 100?
Surface activity?
If they stop at 1,000, I'm gonna riot.
No change detected.
150 meters. 250 meters.
Surface activity detected.
Brace. Brace. 500 meters. 600 meters, sir.
Pacific 48 has activated self-flooding.
Pacific 48?
Pacific 42, 44, 45 self-flooding activated.
The Pacific 42, 44, and 45 are crying.
They're drowning themselves.
Why?
Occupants are changing trajectory.
That's 8,000 souls.
in the Pacific areas?
Destination reached. 1,000 meters, sir.
Really? This is where the 1,000 comes into play?
Communications coming in from Arctic 12, 14, descent confirmed. Atlantic 29, 26, and 21, descent confirmed.
So we have at least 5 other ships like us.
Pacific 41, descent confirmed.
6?
And the rest?
No word yet, sir.
Because they like to count in 6s. But us too, though. That's technically 7, right? Are my numbers right?
Central 1?
Nothing yet from Central 1.
So we're underground.
It's been 24 hours. We can safely assume that only 7 of 50 facilities made their proper descent. We can also assume Central 1 is down.
Jesus Christ.
If it wasn't for Pacific 48 self-flooding, and then the others drowning like that.
Yes. It was the grueling anticipation of their own deaths that saved us.
An interesting strategy.
Those were people, Secretary.
Such trauma results in intensified memory collection. The occupants, we, must have interpreted that as an act of communication.
Mimi, the work of you and your team, please, commence immediately. We must make their sacrifices worthwhile.
Leave it to me, Johnny. I got you.
One more thing. This information stays with us. We need to keep our spirits high, lest we attract the occupants' attention.
If you get sad, the occupants come and get you.
Not a single word to the rest of the crew. Do you understand?
I say again, this game's been very hit or miss for me. Some of it I like, some of it seems too basic for what it was doing, and then some of it is just like word puke. And I'm hoping that the word puke makes sense later. Are we upstairs now? Everyone else is walking that way.
We might end up like the rest of them. Buried at sea.
They're monitoring surface activity 24/7. We're gonna be okay. Leadership said, think good, happy thoughts.
Oh yeah? Is that what you're doing?
I'm thinking about the last conversation my husband and I had.
Sure, it's very good, happy.
About fruit. We didn't know it would be our last.
Doesn't sound happy.
Well, he was good, and we were happy.
So, talk to the Watcher colored one.
Did you hear? There's been a wave of, people ending it.
It's been 5 years. We're not meant to be holed in like this.
There's plenty of space. They made sure of that. Buried space.
People need to touch grass.
We brought grass.
I have grass.
Well, glad I never have to worry about you.
So Old Town, that was Asian themed. It's kind of cute.
Have you seen
So they had one for each. So they had one for each area, as they were saying. So does it mean I have access to the other places here? And go to like the weird suburbs?
Iris?
She's got murder in her eyes. I don't blame her.
What is she going to do? She's a teenager.
You don't have any children, do you?
Does every ship have their own special immunity person? Or is this one somehow special?
Any results?
And I thought Iris was Canadian, right? They ended up moving over to Canada. So how did she end up here? Wasn't Canada their own set of ships? If we're going by continent, or are we going by planetary region?
The last 5 clones had some interesting outcomes.
Such as?
Good news. They're growing faster now, so we won't have to wait for them to get to their target age.
What's the target age?
We can also implant knowledge, language, motor skills, and so on. They'll come out immediately more useful. Bad news? They all still succumb to the sample of the disease. Don't look so disappointed, Johnny. I won't settle for less than an exact copy.
And the child?
The backup? Just like a real human thing. Adorable. Everybody loves babies.
Zhao?
Except for Iris. Iris is not so smitten.
I've spoken to Pacific 41. We've agreed that we will take an accelerated approach while they continue with caution. Your request for increased capacity has been approved. Don't waste it.
You know me, Johnny. I hate waiting.
I hope so much that Iris doing this whole mother of the 5 situation is like how I was hoping before, where it's how she perceives it versus the reality of it all with them. Where she has that, I need to feel like I have power over them. And I guess she took their immunity away, right? But I guess by... because they said that none of them had the immunity. None of them have been successful that way. So I don't think she took it away from them. It also doesn't seem like the youngest was the one that made Zhao. That it was Mimi? Or am I way off here? I could be way off. I keep hoping that they make it more complicated than what it's been out to be so far. That said, it's been pretty darn complex.
Another reduction. They're cutting down on lab-grown food this time.
Now it's all liquid.
The faster we solve this, the faster we can return to the surface.
Listen to yourself. Do you really think you're gonna live to see this? They're already training the next generation to replace Mimi. She's got her own little academy, and they each get their own Iris. They didn't call this a generation ship for kicks. I just want to eat steak. Is that so much to ask?
George and I have the same life principles right there. That's it. Life is simple. Give me steak.
If I decide to be an idiot, then I'll be an idiot on my own accord.
Enough of the Bach quotes, Johann the 50.
Johann.
What do you want?
So angry. Is this about your top performer not performing?
I wasn't made for this, Mimi. I know that now.
You should step aside.
Who will take this? Who wants this? Tell me.
Mimi does because their text is red.
You?
A change would be nice.
Say something useful or leave.
One of the clones has successfully entered their 3rd trimester. It's the furthest we've made it so far. It's worth celebrating.
If it fails, I don't want this branch going any further.
We've yet to try inseminating the original.
With what?
What? Iris? Out of the question.
We must exhaust all possibilities. It is our duty. To those who gave their lives.
We've put her through enough.
Johann, weren't you from Toronto?
Well, that answers that. I think we're finally getting some sort of dots to connect more.
I visited Asia Town.
It's good, right? I told you.
Asia Town. That's where we're from. Old Town.
Yeah, it's nice. Artsy. My daughter would have loved it. It's good that she's gone. That she didn't have to see all this. It would have broken her little heart. Kids, you know?
They've got karaoke. Have you done the karaoke?
I don't sing.
That's besides the point.
Ben, you don't have to.
Come on, let's go. Make a night of it. You deserve joy. Your daughter would want that.
That's so sweet. Fixer, I might have your answers, but I'm not gonna do it yet, because for all I know, Mimi's gonna be the one.
I wanted to go. Bridge crew has to stay behind, you know that. Johnson got to go.
They're out of their minds, bringing Iris to the surface. Just because she asked?
It's reckless.
Wouldn't you want some fresh surface air? Feel a gust of wind? Touch some real grass, for fuck's sake?
What grass? Do you think there's grass anymore? After you all bombed it?
Who says there's any grass left?
Yeah.
It's all because Mimi and Iris have gotten a little too close.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means. We've all seen them disappear together for hours.
Careful what kind of bullshit gossip you're spreading.
Shit does spread around here.
We risked everything. Gave up everything to be here. For what?
For a goddamn clown show.
Uh-oh. We're gonna prep to turn on people? I'm glad that we have people running the direction that I need to go. It is a decent job at leading. Oh, who's gonna jump? They're shouting. No one. We're just rushing that way.
That's it. It's over. We're stuck down here forever. We're doomed. She'll live.
A stab wound like that?
Who stabbed?
She has to live. This can't all be for nothing.
Iris or Mimi?
We have contingencies. Mimi's not the only researcher here.
Mimi.
Iris. That bitch needs to be put in her place.
I mean, like mother, like daughter.
Sir.
Spit it out.
It's Mimi. She's in critical condition.
Not because she got sick, but because she got stabbed?
What?
Iris,
I mean, I guess if you're on the surface and you stab them, the air enters the suit. So it could be both things.
You better get over there.
Which, before he told her to drink up, right? Or whatever it was to Iris after Mimi's death, and that, you know, it's all her doing. Do we feed Mimi to Iris? Are we recycling people because we've run out of food? Or is that just like fancy wording? You gonna jump? What are you doing?
Some fresh air. Just some wind against my face.
Oh, God.
Amelia, no!
I mean, like your father said, he was gonna fly back home, right? Sorry, I'm seeing how it all kind of links together. Because they wouldn't show the stories if it wasn't for a reason. And they wouldn't purposely recycle dialogue that much either. So they're trying to make it throwbacks to other moments in the game, which is cute. But if they're gonna jump, I'm gonna be down here for front row seats. It's okay, George is trying to catch her. Up, too late, George.
Medic. Someone. Get a medic.
Amelia, come on, stay with us. Amelia.
Amelia's taking a nap. Call back later. That was not Amelia's splat. Someone would have cleaned that up. I'm not going to believe that. Excuse me. Oh, I can talk to you.
Return to your quarters. Please.
Have you lost your mind?
Maybe a little bit.
I've revoked Johnson's biometrics. And assigned administrative access to my retinal scans.
Now hear this. Now hear this. All crew and personnel return to their quarters immediately and await further instructions. We've secured the food production.
Setting course to the last known position of Pacific 41.
Are we not underground? I thought we were underground. Are we tunneling?
We're getting a transmission from Pod 3.
Who is it?
It's Johnson.
On speaker.
George. Natasha. What are you doing?
Please, cooperate. We don't want any bloodshed.
You do not want this job. Trust me.
Mimi is dead. The research is going nowhere. We need to link up with the surviving fleet. Find another way.
I'm telling you, stop now, or else there's no turning back.
Johnson doesn't want the position, but is taking the burden because he knows nobody else wants it too. Or shouldn't want it.
Natasha, end transmission.
Oh, George.
All right, George. Which one of these bodies is you?
Find where George died. George, where'd you die, bud? Wait, how do we just presume it's George was the last one? Maybe you passed it on to someone else. Because up until that moment, it was Johnson. So for all we know, it's been moved on. George. I'm gonna talk with you a minute. I can't talk with this one. What? No, I see you, but I wanted to see what's up there first. Who's getting shot at? Why? What are you guys doing? Oh, you guys just turned on them.
I said, stay back.
Through the halo.
What the hell are they doing?
I thought the halo represented immunity. I guess we're no longer immune to death.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We never should have survived.
They wouldn't back down.
You moron.
If you don't have the stomach for this, step aside.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Well, once again, the game is pushing its whole the masses against the ones that are holding them back trope. Occupants.
Brace! Brace!
What's going on?
That's the surface activity alarm.
This is familiar.
We fucked up. And now they've come for us.
The one that represents BB is on a panic rushing that way. I guess it doesn't represent BB, but has BB's colors. Oh, hey, bud. It would have been really cool if you guys were like the three of you. We have Johnson, who's yellow. It would have been really fun if we had a red one and a blue one. Sort of representing our familiars. It wouldn't make sense. But it makes about as much sense as the colors on these guys do. Just where you died, huh? Right there?
This is the one. Thanks, Iris.
The suits have preserved their bodies remarkably well. Healer will have something to work with.
Come on, let's go tell her.
This sounds so nonchalant. Alright, let's run back here now. Healer, I got some news for you.
Are you ready for me?
Yep.
I found the body.
Good girl. A+. All the stars.
Thank you. I love all the stars.
Anything else of interest?
There's a mutiny. Like there has been in every single chapter.
A group of them turned on the leadership.
A story as old as time.
Yes, it is.
Let's do our best not to end up like them. Show me.
Add more dialogue. Doesn't it matter?
Well, well. This is our lucky specimen?
That's him. Are you gonna show me your magic trick?
Then she just stabs him, cuts his arm off.
You give a little, you get a little. After the whole ordeal, with Watcher refusing one of Fixer's eyes,
you've learned how to do eye transplants?
I started growing some.
Oh.
A hobby that became a bit of an obsession.
Just collecting eyes, Healer?
You've been carrying around a pair of eyes?
Not just a pair.
Oh, a few more than a few.
Okay, I like healer.
We've been cloning for time immemorial, but we've never pursued a more permanent manipulation of the recipe.
Why not? It would go hand in hand, wouldn't it?
That sounds like a bad idea.
Why? Wouldn't you want improved eyesight? Increased muscular strength?
Yes.
Extra lung capacity? So who's this guy? What's his name?
George.
Let's make these eyes look just like George.
Just like
Take
rapid
those eyes
fire?
up to Fixer. She can give them a whirl.
Let's hope it works.
Go on. I'm going to poke at this body some more.
Sure.
Such judgment.
I like healer now.
Watcher really did rub off on you.
No, I'm glad that you've just embraced your psycho. I'm just happy she's not trying to hide it and like resent others for her being contained. It's kind of cute.
All right, here goes nothing. The retinal scans are confirmed.
We just rapid fire made George eyes.
No way. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Have you?
Years?
Navigation, propulsion, energy distribution,
Fixer.
life support, climate control, contingencies, it's all here.
Fixer.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Our guests are here.
Our friends.
Oh. Blue, go and greet them.
Me.
You know them, and they know you.
What are you gonna do?
Squeal over all the things that they have access to.
I just need a bit more time. I'll explain later, trust me, okay? Go, please. And not a word about Watcher yet, got it? None of that stuff you told us. Let's keep that to ourselves.
Okay.
You better have something good.
Don't worry, I do.
Keep them busy for us.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be watching your back.
Thank you, BB. Just don't shoot it.
We're not losing anybody else today.
Oh, hey, friends. So is the umbrella thing a reference to the umbrella movement? They're just not really being, they're not being very vague about it. They're just flat out stating it, practically. Hi, Fiona.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious. You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
Yeah, lucky me.
I want to introduce you to someone. This is Other Iris.
Uh-oh.
Sister, it is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Her significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. The perfect copy.
He's risen again, I swear, look.
You can ask Healer to verify.
And what do you want?
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Not a good idea.
Okay, Other Iris, what is it that you want?
I was reborn into this body, forced to live a new life in this environment. What I know of my past self, she stood above the rest of you.
I need to feel important because I've not felt important my whole life.
I do not want that. I want to stand beside you.
Liar.
Okay.
We need a figurehead. Someone to be above these conflicts. Someone to remind us to be our better selves.
This is someone better than all of you, but I'll totally stand beside you.
We have more followers than you think. They are not naive. They've experienced this time after the ALLMOTHER. Some prefer this new way of life.
No.
We simply want to organize in the open without prosecution.
That's fine.
So we can practice our ways. A fixer, a healer, a bang fire, a knower, and a watcher ascendant.
And those who don't follow you?
They are free to choose, of course. But if they need guidance, we will be there for them.
Okay, that line makes it okay.
You pass through fire, miscellaneous. Have an open mind.
I can't say we're not going back, because for all I know they're going to. Fine.
Try.
That's all we ask.
Think how you want to think, just don't let it interrupt other people's ways of thinking too. Jouse, hi, you look like a little band.
Oh, look who it is. Our brave little miscellaneous.
Why do you have guns?
I'm taller than you.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types. Always looking down on us.
Candy's like a little chihuahua.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Cherry. She was always a romantic. You need to make her sacrifice count.
All right. What do you know about Iris and Zhao?
How do you know about the past?
Secretary came to us.
A communion?
No, I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration. It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole story. We thought we were made to serve Iris types. They gave us life.
As I still gave you Principal's take on it.
But after everything we learned...
Oh, and then Secretary corrected it.
Zhao was a whole person in her own right. She deserved better. And we're gonna make that a reality, even if it kills us.
Don't let it kill you.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations. For all that ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao.
Reparations like what?
She was a shitty friend.
Yeah, and we're gonna, what, give you friendship?
We want control of the other side, to govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. No more printing unless we say so.
Okay.
And we're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore.
That's fine.
We're only here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and we owe her for that. But Fixer and her lot, we're moving forward, with or without them.
I'm sorry for everything. It's not my responsibility, but it'll make you feel better.
I want you to know I'm sorry.
I mean, it sucks what you went through.
Sorry for everything Iris did to Zhao. Sorry for everything my kind has done to yours.
Actions, not words, miscellaneous. Prove it to us.
Kid, I'm glad to see you.
I feel like I'm gonna be making some decisions here soon. Like, I have to decide who gets what they're wanting, because they keep giving me deals to choose from. They're like, will you take my side or theirs?
I imagine Bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved. It's strange to see BBF again. And Healer. Fixer. Ghosts of the past. I guess that's how everyone else sees us.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids don't stop to think sometimes. Age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes, not be so full of bluster. I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear, but we've still got some dignity left, and we'll fight for it.
So, what do you want for yourselves?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed through the transition, through the founding of the provisional government.
Okay.
Maybe not everything needs to change so quickly. Maybe there's something you can learn from us. This is what Bartender would have wanted.
And it's like the most fair proposition so far. Yeah.
I wouldn't have made it without her.
Remember that. Hold it tight. She left something behind in you. We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
Yeah. That's the most fair. Hey, what are your guys' thoughts?
Hey, Blue.
Hi, Chris.
Chris?
You lived.
I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do for a scrap of food. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Is that what you want?
Isn't that what we've always wanted, for us miscellaneous to carve our own path? To live without their expectations?
The bomb was your idea.
You think?
Fixer, she doesn't know what it's like to be us. They had everything, and we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me, was I always part of the plan?
No.
Just whoever was enough to take, the rage far enough.
But I knew. It was only about time. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was going to snap. I never wanted it to be you.
You could have done it.
But who was I to refuse?
I was angry.
And you had every right to be angry. We all did. You're the best of us. You did what others were too afraid to do.
Including yourself.
You're a hero, Blue. Don't forget that.
Where's Mauve?
Who?
The guard in white.
Mauve.
The High Minister's pet, you mean? She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed Bartender.
It was a relationship of convenience. Surely there will be more.
You'll do anything, won't you?
You and I are similar in this way. That's why I always liked you.
And what now?
I'm stuck on the she and her kind line. Doesn't sit well.
You here to kill them? Fixer, Healer, and BB?
It depends.
No, just the Reds, because Red is bad.
I'm here to give them one last chance. If they have something to offer, I'm willing to listen. What do you think? Fixer and the rest, are they trustworthy?
As trustworthy as anyone else. Yes, they're doing their best.
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now. Give them a chance to help.
Thank you, Blue. I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, listen up. Fixer is ready for you. Leave your arms outside, and no sudden movements.
But I need my arms to hug people.
You're out of your mind.
Wait, what?
You want to summon an occupant?
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
A mass communion. Is it possible?
I need Iris's little dongle and principles.
Just shut up and listen.
You never like listening to others.
Aw, look who's all grown up.
Fixer, please. Continue.
I don't need your permission, Mom.
Oh, chill, Fixer.
Don't speak to her like that.
Hey, watch your step.
All right. Calm down. Just everyone calm down. I've had a bad day. Please don't make it worse.
I am so glad she's just being honest. I like honest Healer.
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on without us. Fair game. But we're here now. We're ready to contribute. This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us a chance to set things straight. No more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves. It's what Watcher wanted.
The Jows support this. You all need to see what the ALLMOTHER was really like.
There.
You too, make-believe Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition? She gave us life.
Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair.
Sacrilege.
The truth is ugly. I know.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up, how Principal betrayed us.
So technically, does that mean that since I killed Iris, And we've just used her hair. I mean, it's around somewhere.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life for Miscellaneous today.
Also, do I get an answer for why there was that, like, principal moment where we were surrounded by doors? Does that ever get explained? Because it was in the little poem, too. The one at the start that Iris does, like the ALLMOTHER's poem. It was in that, from what I remember.
Well, there's more. This is our known world. Small, isn't it?
That's our ship?
We're sitting deep underwater in what they used to call the Pacific Ocean. We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show.
That is not a convenient looking shape or design for being in the ocean. Is it?
Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left. The cloning machines are run past their capacity. Any day now, they'll go down for good.
The stillborns.
Exactly. But this thing, our home, they called it a generation ship.
And it's lived up to its name.
It can move. It can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot?
Yeah.
What the hell are we waiting for?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to propulsion and bring the ship back up to speed. Hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with the red guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed with the surface.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been cut off from it. Isolated, suffocating each other. We need to go up for air.
So you can tell us how to live in another place?
Oh, shut up, Chris.
If we can't solve this down here, we won't be able to solve it up there.
And the occupants? It's not safe on the surface.
Fair. See, Chris, Doreen makes a good point. Learn something.
That's where Blue comes in.
Hi, I'm Blue.
Blue is the one thing we all have in common. Thanks to Watcher, she's seen more than all of us. She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows what's at stake, and she's willing to do what it takes.
Are you volunteering me?
Blue, you'll be the host of this communion.
Okay.
Gain the favor of the occupants. Use their power.
To eradicate the Red Guard.
No, shut up, Chris.
That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the orchard, try to take them one by one.
The old-fashioned way doesn't work.
Last time I checked, we're outnumbered and outgunned. How many more of us need to bite it?
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped, playing both sides.
I don't care about that. Will she concede?
Most likely, as long as there's actually a way out.
She's done more to help us than you know. I don't know what she'll do.
She'll think it over and decide in the moment, probably.
And she needs to go as well.
Chris, you were the first to go. Shut up.
No, not an option.
Nowhere did nothing as they picked us off. In our rooms. On the streets.
And what would you have Nowhere do?
We are not giving up on Nowhere.
Bibi, stop. She knew this was coming.
The High Minister needs to answer for her part in this.
Fair.
Do you understand, Blue?
Nowhere can answer for her part in this, but not suffer for it. And get actual answers first.
Enough. I don't care which one of you Iris types lives or dies. How are we going to do this?
We need to get to those other familiars.
One is with Principal.
And her Jow has the other.
Where did you guys hear about the familiars?
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
but they've tripled the guard count since the explosion, especially around the elevator.
Well, who said we needed to get inside the office?
I hate this already.
What do you mean you can't find her?
I still like no shoes.
She was here a moment ago.
I searched everywhere.
Look again.
Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
Oh, that's cool. We're here. We've arrived now. Just dropping in to say hello.